Hello, and thank you for joining us today. This is Scott Kepler with Mortgage Approval Group. We are a mortgage broker located in Tampa, Florida, and today I wanted to talk about filing for Homestead Exemption. With the Homestead Exemption filing deadline coming up on March 1st, I thought it was important to point a few things out. I wanted to go through the details of why you should file for Homestead Exemption, what you're going to need, and how to do it. It only takes a few minutes. It'll only take me a minute to run through it with you. I appreciate you checking us out, and I'm here to help with any questions that you may have, whether it be about Homestead Exemption or be about purchase or refinance mortgage loans. Anything real estate, I'm happy to help. Feel free to reach out to me. I can be reached directly at 813-444-8537, or you can visit my website at scottkepler.com or the company website at mortgageapprovalgroup.com. So let's get into it. First, you need to know the benefit of filing for Homestead. Homestead Exemption gives you a discount on your property tax bill by utilizing the property as your primary residence. So essentially, as long as you live in the house, and that's where your bills go, you can file for Homestead Exemption. Most of the homestead exemptions here in Florida are $25,000 to $50,000 off of the county property appraiser's assessed value. In some cases, there's some additional exemptions that are available depending on your situation, whether you be a veteran, senior, disabled. Each county is a little different, so you have to look and see if there are any additional exemptions that you may qualify for. It could save you even additional money. Now, here's basically how it works. The county property appraiser comes up with an assessed value, and they use that assessed value as the amount that they're going to tax you on. It's usually less than what you paid for the property, so don't be concerned when you see your assessed value is less than what you paid for it. That's a good thing. That means you're paying less taxes. So they take your assessed value and they minus any exemptions, and whatever that figure is considered your taxable value. Then they multiply the taxable value by the millage rate, and that's the amount of the tax that you're going to pay. And you'll see when you get your actual tax bill, it's broken down based on whether it's for schools or for roads or whatever the case may be. For my example, I'm just going to use the overall tax millage rate. If you add all of those small millages together. So looking at my example, we have a property that's assessed for $200,000. This person has a homestead exemption for $50,000. So we subtract that comes out to $150,000 homestead with the homestead exemption taxable value. So that's the amount that you'll get taxed on. So the total millage rate of 15.5334. Without the homestead exemption, which is the assessed value, times the millage rate, would be a total tax bill of $3,106. With the homestead exemption, because we get to subtract off that $50,000 exemption, and the taxable amount only comes out to $150,000, we multiply that times the millage rate, it comes out to $2,330. So if you take a look, that's an annual savings of $776 or $65 a month, roughly. So why is this important? Well, because every year about this time, the end of January, beginning of February, your mortgage lender is going to take a look at your escrow account and what bills you have coming up for homeowner's insurance, flood insurance, property taxes. And these property taxes are due in November. So if they see that your property tax bill in November of 2018 was a little higher, then they're going to increase your monthly mortgage payment to make up for the difference so that you have enough money in your escrow account to pay the taxes when they come due in November of 2019. Now, if you bought the house in 2018, you'll need to file for homestead exemption so that when the 2019 tax bill comes out, it's on there. Again, that cutoff is March 1st, and this is your benefit. You're saving roughly $65 a month, at least in this example. It's going to vary from house to house, from person to person, depending on your assessed value. So in order to qualify, you just have to be a permanent resident of Florida, residing in the property on January 1st of the current year. Have your full application with supporting documentation, if there is any, submitted to the county property appraiser website or to the county property appraiser by March 1st. So you got to get a move on, make sure you get this done. It's not very hard. Here's what you need. You need a Florida driver's license or ID card, your vehicle registration. If you have a voter's registration or permanent resident alien card, you'll need those too. Here's what you'll be asked. I'm not going to break it all down. It's all pretty simple stuff. It's a good idea to have your ID information handy. And then if you've got your closing disclosure or settlement statement from when you purchased the house, most of the other information that you'll need will be on there. So take a quick look at this and make a quick note, and that'll give you an idea of what you're going to need. To get started, again, super simple. Just Google or visit your county property appraiser's website. So if you live in Hillsborough County, you go to Google and type in Hillsborough Property Appraiser, and it'll come right up. Visit that website and look for the link or search for file for homestead exemption. Most cases, it's right on the front page. They make it super easy to find. So you just click on that and it'll take you right to where you need to be and break it down for you. Just be sure to follow the instructions carefully to file your application, and make sure you complete it all the way through, because it does give you the option to come back to it. If you prepare yourself by getting all those documents together ahead of time, it's going to make it a lot quicker to go ahead and blow through all this. And then if you're required, be sure to provide all of the requested or required documentation. In most cases, you're not going to have to send anything in. The only times that I typically see somebody have to send something in is if they've got a unique situation, or they're applying for an additional exemption for one of the outlying purposes, whether it be a disabled veteran or something along those lines. I can't urge you enough to do not delay on this. The deadline is March 1st, so make sure you get on there and get it going right away. I'm going to have a list of the local here in Tampa Bay area counties, so Pinellas and Pasco and Hillsborough. I'll have a list and links to the website that you'll need to go to for the county property appraiser, so it can make you super easy. If you're one of my clients and you need any help or have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you're not one of my clients, feel free to reach out to me anyways. I'm here to help.